So a lot of times we neglect the one person that should be the most important person to us. The person that has been there through the late nights, early mornings, goals, mishaps, disappointments, reinventions, and that is ourselves. Me, you. We literally avoid and do not spend time with ourselves. And today, I'm going to talk about going on the journey to find yourself.
Tips from the baby.
Hi guys, it's your girl A.D.D.I.E Sophie coming at you with tip number 13. Going on a journey with yourself. So a lot of times, we do not spend time getting to know ourselves. If you ask someone, and you know the best way of not knowing if somebody is in tune and knows themselves, ask them and ask yourself, what's my purpose? If you literally can sit down and say what your purpose is, that has nothing to do with money, has nothing to do with all the titles of business program manager and product manager and doctor. No, what is your purpose? Why did the creator make you and sustain you through those times up until now? For instance, my purpose is to empower women. I do that through this show. I do hair. I advocate for women in technology. And that's how I feed into my purpose in different ways. Not saying I know more than anybody, but I'm just saying that's how you know. If you could say I know myself, it's by what is your purpose in life. And a lot of us don't know, and that's okay. But that is our opportunity now, starting today, to start the journey with getting to know ourselves. Going on that journey to truly get to know who you are. And that can be at any age because it continues to evolve. So going on that journey, first of all, you have to understand if you're adverse to that. And a lot of times that shows up in us hiding ourselves in unnecessary and toxic relationships repeatedly, over and over, where we're rarely single. If we're not married, we're rarely single to truly understand who we are. We have not spent time with ourselves. And I'm not telling you to go break up with your boyfriend. I ain't saying all that. I ain't telling you to leave your husband. But I'm just saying that we have to, sometimes it is easier to find yourself when you're not tied to someone else, right? If you have not done so. But if you have, it's still ways to spend time getting to know who we are as an individual of that relationship. So today, I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to start your journey in getting to know yourself. First one, which I think a lot of us have been doing, and I'm actually setting up a B.A.D.I.E trip for, women that want to travel alone, but still know that a friend is just a knock over. Take a safe trip or a staycation by yourself. And you can do this if you're in a relationship or not in a relationship, because even if you're in a relationship, your relationship should be confident and stable enough for you to say, babe, I'm just going to go on a trip by myself. I'm not going to be cheating on you. So leave me alone. I'll call you, let you know that I made it. But taking a safe trip by yourself. Don't be going to no place that you ain't got no place going to, that you ain't got no business going to. That's dangerous, right? But going on a safe trip by yourself, or if you don't have that type of funds, doing a staycation. Why? That allows you to move out of your everyday environment to find some sort of solitude, opening spaces for you to be an individual in yourself. Even if you're like, well, I don't want to just sit in a room by myself, you can still go to an event on that staycation or that trip, but you'll be by yourself low-key in the world, right? It'll just still be a party of one that went to that place. So not saying go hide yourself in a closet or a room or a hotel room, but take time to explore what it is that you love to do when you don't have someone else's influence or having to check in with somebody on how you spend your time for that amount of time that you have set aside for yourself. What it is that you think, what it is that you see that taps into your soul when you walk by it. Things that capture your own true, authentic interest. And of course, getting yourself some sleep for all those mothers out there. Number 2, create time to think alone in your everyday life. Create time to truly think alone. Just your thoughts, you and your thoughts. Me, it's the shower. I love getting in the shower because I love the water. I love just the enclosed space in a steam room for me. You know, it allows me to think and be creative and let thoughts come to me. And for someone else, it may be meditating every morning. It may be, you know, sitting in the car 5 to 10 minutes right before you go inside the house. Maybe cooking while everybody's out of the house. It may be working out in the gym. Create some thinking time for yourself, because then you can truly examine what's at your core being. Is it creativity? Is it negative talking? Is it positivity? Is it some type of plan that you have inside of you that you're trying to still work out subconsciously? And if it is negative thinking, sidebar, I truly suggest you go and talk to a counselor or someone that you can put those negative thinkings, those negative thoughts on the table and start to evaluate the accuracy of it. You know, like for instance, if you think that you're incompetent, or that thought keeps coming out because someone said it back in the day to you and it's just stuck there. Put it out on the table. Tell somebody that I keep having a thought where I feel incompetent. Okay, well let's assess your life. You've accomplished X, you've accomplished Z, you get your kids up early in the morning, you get to work on time, you've built this great business, this person loves you or not. You know, let's put that out there, and then you'll start to dispel those negative thoughts. But you must truly have time to truly think and give yourself space to do so. The next one, number 3, sit and think about what brings you joy. Think about the last time you were happy. Think about what do you do naturally. See, me, I braid my own hair. I braided my own hair or whatnot. I did all this, and anytime you see me with braids, I most likely have braided my own hair. This is my natural talent. I do this easily. I don't know, my hands just does something. That's tied to my purpose. I've always been in the hair industry. Now I'm trying to figure out how to connect tech and hair together. But what do you do naturally? What do you do that brings you joy? Doing hair, seeing great hair, it brings me joy. Shout outs to Tiny out there. I saw the half, one color this, one color that. That made me excited. I was like, ooh, I like that. You know, the hood in me, you know, tweaked up a little bit. I was like, I might need to do that, you know. Hey, I'm very multifaceted. So what brings you joy? And that's something that you might want to explore, because I can guarantee you 10 times out of 10 that that's tied to your purpose. And when you tie yourself to your purpose, you only can truly find that out by going on that journey to find yourself. Those out there, please comment on maybe some tips that someone can use to find themselves as well, how you found yourself, how your life has improved, because I'm sure it has. Because once you find yourself, you can truly find that person that God has intended for you. So continue to shine your crowns out there, and until next time, see you then.